Hey you guys, welcome to my custom update. I've been working on some dolls over the past many months, and like a month and a half ago I tried to order some clothes for my customs because I'm not good at sewing. I mean, I wish I could sew. I might be trying it here soon, maybe. But anyway, so I ordered from Haunt Couture. He has some really awesome stuff that, I mean, there's dresses that I would love to have, but like I wouldn't do anything with, just because dolls I buy, I usually keep in the original clothes because I like them in their, because for the most part they're like a piece of art to me. So like, I'm okay enough to change the accessories a little bit with me painting them. I just don't like changing the clothes. So that's why, like especially with the Iris doll is a good example. Anytime I get an extra doll, that gives me pretty much permission to do whatever the heck I want. In my opinion. So yeah, and I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, awesome clothes. I'll leave a link in the description. So, but first I got, I think I settled on the name Paintra, but it doesn't sound right. So, but I don't know. If you guys have good names, leave them in the comments below. I'll probably end up using one of them, and I'll like shout you out in a video and stuff if I do. But here she is, and she's been in a couple videos. I've done a few things about her, and I obviously rerouted her and everything. She was actually wearing a dress I custom made for her, and then I got Iris and I put her in a dress that I got from Iris, and now I got this. Now these two pieces were separate. I can't tell you. Well, actually, here, I'll try and look up the prices on everything, and I'll put it down here. But this was separate, and then these pants were separate. But I love these pants because you can actually see her paint splotches from underneath the pants because of the holes. So I really love it, and I thought pairing it with a dress was awesome because I love this dress. Make sure it's not showing anything. And I feel like she needs a belt. That's the only thing about this. I think she needs a belt. I have a few belts. I think I have a belt from the original doll that she was. And then I have like 3 Iris belts from obviously the fashion pack. So, I mean, I have a few options. I just haven't come up with anything yet. And these are actually the shoes from my Iris doll. These are shoes that I wasn't going to use, and I thought they would have been perfect for her because, of course, they're black. I have thought about painting the soles like a different color since she is very colorful, but I haven't decided yet. And obviously, I mean, you guys can see her feet are chipped. She was one of the first customs I did, so she does chip fairly easy. That's the only downside. But yeah, this is my paint custom. I really like her. If you guys seen like my paint skull, she was kind of like somewhat based off of that. It's like an idea spin-off, if you want to think about it that way. There's her, and then there's my koi fish girl that I got, or made, and her shoes. Okay, now, she always gave me a lot of, she has given me a lot of trouble whenever I was doing the custom for her, just because I could not get her skin white enough, because originally I was using metallic colors to do her skin, and it just wasn't going on to cover. It would not cover her skin, because her skin was originally green. So yeah. Oh, well, she's too high. I can't reach up there. But here she is, and I like it because it's rare that you see dolls that have like markings on their face. I mean, sure, we got Operetta that has the scar on her face, but it's very rare where you see things like this where she has like the pattern like around her eye and around her cheek and stuff like that. I just don't see it very often, so it was very fun to do a character that's like this where she has random koi fish spots, and I just really like this one. This one, I'm not gonna say she is my favorite because she's not. She is up there. She's like my second favorite, I think, probably. Paint Trip probably being, I want to say she's my first, but she's tied with my Genie custom. And I completed her a long time ago. If you guys want to see her, you guys can check out another video, or maybe I'll do like a collection on all my customs. So I will show you like everything. These are just stuff that I recently did. And then this is a bracelet from Iris. Iris came with a lot of accessories, and then I bought two. So yeah. This dress is just beautiful. I thought about I was struggling with the decision, do I want her to be in blue or do I want her to be in gold? And I kept asking my sister, maybe, because like she likes fashion kind of like I do. Like, I don't like religiously fashion. It's just I can kind of do good with, like, I pick out clothes for my sister and my mom whenever we do shopping and stuff. Like, my opinion is fairly valued whenever we do shopping for clothes or anything like that. But, like, here's a better view. It's just, like, lace over a gold piece of fabric. It's really, really cute. And this skirt actually comes off, so you don't actually have to have the skirt with this dress. So you can just have, like, the little tube dress that's similar to this black top thing that she's wearing. But I really like it comes with the skirt when you buy it. So, I mean, you can use the skirt or not. But, yeah. The only problem was there was no hole for the tail. And, excuse the exorcism of my koi. But, oh, the problem was, she was a smaller doll, so I assumed it was going to fit, like, kind of baggy on her. But either she's, like, a thicker doll, or the doll that he had actually made it for, just for whatever reason, has a thinner torso than the rest. But it was kind of, one, it was hard to get the regular dress on, and two, it took me like 30 minutes to get this skirt on. So if I would suggest telling him like specifically what doll you're going to be putting this dress on if you're going to get it. So yeah, just be wary, because it does suggest like you tell him what doll you are, you know, gonna get and stuff, because it does say it will make for both like the shorter and the taller dolls. You just gotta say something. I didn't think about it, so yeah. But it is really, really cute. There's glitter all over this thing, so it's like sticking all over her body. But, oh yeah, there was no hole for the tail, so at first I was gonna cut a hole into the dress so I can stick the tail in there. And then I was like trying to figure out the placement of the tail, and I stuck it in there, and it's just actually staying in there just fine. Like, I mean, it's not in there, but it's in there where it's staying, so, because she does look good with the tail, so. And then these were Iris shoes, the shoes that Iris actually comes with, and I basically painted them black and gold to match her. So this is she doesn't have a name either, so yeah, give me suggestions. I would love to name her. I was thinking, like, at first, like, when I first thought about it, I was like, Kiyomi, and then I was like, wait, we already have a Monster High doll that's named Kiyomi. And then I was kind of leaning, like, maybe she's just Koi. She could just be named Koi. I'm thinking about doing her earrings a different color, though. Again, an Iris accessory, so I'm loving the extra stuff I got from Iris. But yeah, that's her, and let's get on to the main custom, the most recent one I did. And that is Twilita, which was the Scalita and Twyla custom. If you guys watched my video last week, you guys can see I did not cut her hair to make bangs, but I actually like posed her hair in the front, like she kind of, because Twyla, even though a lot of her dolls have bangs, in the show her hair does kind of fall in her face a little bit, and she is kind of like emo-esque, and that's kind of how I wanted to keep her hair. And I wanted to keep it long because Scalita's hair is long like this. So if you want a full face, here we go. And then, like I said in the other video, I just used moldable plastic for the wispies on her. They didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted, but they're still pretty awesome. The only thing is I hate about the Scalita doll is you have to use a dress form for the dresses. Like I tried putting this dress on without the dress form and it just didn't work, which is upsetting. But I did trim the dress form a little bit so that way it wasn't so obvious she was wearing a dress form. Like you can just see the very, like just a very little bit right there where, like at the top of the dress, because the dress form did come up all the way over here. So I did cut it down enough so that way you don't really see it. I do need to cut around the legs so that way she's able to sit if I want her to sit, but it's not that big of a deal. But let me try and get this. This dress is cute. This dress was made for Twyla, which is the very reason I got it. It is so cute. It's like a paisley. It looks like paisley, but it's not. It's just like a bunch of swirly pattern. Or well, there's some paisley in here, so yeah, I guess it's a paisley pattern. But it's the same thing as the koi fish dress. It's like a tube dress, and then the skirt just snaps in the back. Which, of course, I didn't really have any issues with this one whenever I was trying to do the skirt, just because she has no waist, so there wasn't an issue there. But it suits this doll a lot. Again, this is something from Iris. And then these shoes were her actual original shoes. So, I mean, I just paint them teal and purple, and I mean, they work with this whole dress, with this whole thing. Really love this custom. Scalita and Twyla are one of my favorites. So here's actually a comparison of before and after. And I think it's pretty awesome. And like here's their shoes if you guys want a comparison of that. And then like the face. And then here's her next to a Twyla. So I know her hair's like in her face, so it's kind of hard to like actually look at her. So it's not that bad. Her skin tone is a little weird, but I don't really mind it because I think the skin tone would be slightly different from an actual Twyla. Just because it's supposed to be a fusion, so it's not going to be an exact color. Because like Claw Venus is like that weird dark green color instead of Venus's regular green color. I love my Claw Venus, I'm just saying. You can see her back there. And I actually have Dracubecca right there too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit of my customs. The update of my customs. Let me get her off the stand. And I'll have little pictures at the end. Kind of a little bit of close-ups on each of these dolls. Mostly the outfits, I think, is probably what the pictures are going to be. If you want any other kind of pictures, just really look on my Instagram. I mean, I post pictures of stuff like this all the time. It's the same thing as my name up there, except it's BC Art instead of BC's Art. I changed my Instagram without thinking. I didn't do the S in the thing, so it's linked below along with my Facebook. So yeah, until next time, bye guys!